Guys, what is up? Here in a game between Ultm8death and Abrasax. Ultm8death is here on the left-hand side. He is playing UD Arachnids. And then on the right-hand side, we do have Abrasax. We're going to call him Abra or Abra from now on. He's playing Creepers, Forsaken Waste Creepers. So two pretty fun themes going to go on here now. I'm going to give right away the advantage over to Abrasax just because this font, or this map, and how it's placed, what happens is this, right here, look at that. How creepers work is every time you deploy one, as we know, their deployment zone gets larger and larger. Now, he has to deploy, let's see, I'll put the grid up, 1, 2, 3, 4 more times, and then he can just deploy into the enemy font, right? And then at that point, it becomes really hard for Ultm8death to actually do anything because he's going to have to keep protecting his font with the champion, or else every turn you can just keep deploying in there. On the other hand, though, spiders are pretty good. They have some incredible damage. Probably, in my mind, the highest damage dealing theme there is in UD, and if that, in all. Now, their normal base damage, like 16, isn't, like, it's high, right? 16 is okay. It's pretty good. Like, look at in comparison, 12, that's 4 less. This, oh my god, 9, right? So 16 is pretty high. That's with the surge and the UD bonus. But it's not like, Voltaire or Irregard levels. But all these champions get multi-attack. So this champion, if he attacks twice, this is 32 damage coming out, right? That's fucking insane amount of damage. 32 damage coming out of this guy right now. Even after being frightened, he's going to be doing 26 damage if he's in range of anything, right? So, for example, let's see. 8, no, can't really get in there. So this kind of position here is actually really good for that what did I just say? Rotma Creeper. Moves in on that Eye of Circus. What do we play here? We have Assault and Counterattack Melee. That's a little strange. To me, just because that means he's not playing Creep and Crawl on the Sandclaw. So I guess he'd rather have the counterattack melee instead of the multi-attack. Alright. Anyway, so spiders are also a really cool theme. They used to be pretty bland, but they really have gotten to be... I think that spiders have definitely the level of... Minotaurs, in that they can be extremely good if you can play them well. They have two spells that are really amazing. One spell gives all of them pounce. And a good job first hexing before the Eye of Circus runs away, by the way. He hexed with the Phantasma Creeper. Anyway. Yeah, look, here's the disengage, but it's only 6 damage, so it's like whatever. So first, the Creep and Crawl gives them a multi-attack. That's pretty insane. And then secondly, there's 2 spells, like I was saying. Yeah, there's the, what's it called? Mass Web, I think it's called. Where it does as much damage to the enemy as there are spiders times 2. So it does 2 damage for every spider, and it ensnares. So that if there's, let's say, which often happens because of all these little spiderlings, let's say around 10 spiders on the field. That's not super uncommon. That's 20 damage. That's a 20 damage spell, and it only costs, I think, 30 Nora. So a very cheap spell. It ensnares, does extreme amount of damage. Yeah, and that's like mid-game even. Late game, it does like 34 damage. Like, I've had to do 54 before, but that's like way late game. But like mid-game, it does 20. Early game, it does like 10. Look, we already have 5 champions, or 5 spiders on the board. This would already be 10 damage, right? Plus the ensnared, which is also really nice. So that, first of all, that spell, that's a 2x. Now the second spell is Arthropod Frenzy, and what that does is gives all the spiders retreat, pounce, and leap. 3, all 3. So that means every single one of these spiders, even the spiderlings, get pounce. That means all the spiders that usually have a hard time getting into the fight can just jump in, right? They just look at that. Look at this damage though. He just dealt 30 damage. So that multi-attack, it's insane, and that's while being frightened, like I said. Anyway, so that means then all the spiders can just jump in with the pounce, right? So that's pretty cool. We'll probably see a relocate arthropod here. Relocate the flame web, and then maybe he could get a entangle off, but that's not a kill. He's actually 2 damage off. Wait, is that a fire attack? No, it's physical. So yeah, he can use an entangle on the reflecting, but he'd still be 2 damage off for the kill. What's this? Yeah, it's getting close. Look at this though. 1, 2. So 1 more space, and he can actually deploy onto the land, and then 1 more after that, and he just can deploy into the font. So double Nora Leech out right now as well with the 2 times Phantasmal Creepers, meaning you can't really sacrifice here, or else you're just gonna be giving the enemy too much Nora. Now I wonder if he's gonna just run away. Look, another cool combination or a cool thing that you have to look at when you're playing spiders. Okay, so first of all, they look damn badass, right? But our Spider Frenzy, meaning they all have mobility. All right, there's the kill. Kind of want to run away from the Blood Fiend just because he does double tap. So I would say run away. Do not. This is dangerous. We have the Blood Fuel, which means he can. He gets 8 AP. So usually it's an okay. You can kind of play around him pretty well. So like if you play right here, then he has to, no matter what, at least play an exertion as well. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. He just teleports up here. Boom. Oh snap! There's the trap spider though. Did not see that coming. He's not engaged, but he can't get into the font. So that was really well played by Ultm8death. I didn't even see that coming. He is ethereal, so he will become yeah. Yeah, but good trap placement by the trap spider. That's really well done. And now there's 2 though. That's no fun for him. If he had actually teleported here, he could have gotten the font. Actually, no, never mind. Alright, so I actually play my Broodmother with Surge and Life Siphon. Reason being, like I said, we have Pounce, we have Pull, so they often get into range anyway. Oh, that's why he played that. Okay. So they can often get in range anyway. So I like having the Life Siphon because then with the extreme amount of damage, like I said, they have around, right now he's frightened, so he'd have 18 damage right now. And usually they're at like 22. And when he's at 22 damage, he's healing up for 10 every fight or every attack. So that's why I like Life Siphon on him more. Anyway, what we saw was the he should not attack the Blood Fiend, by the way, because he has to use that Blood Fuel to actually do anything anyway. So he'll kill himself. So there's no reason in attacking there. So just go and attack, kill the Eye of Serkin. This is really well played. So he's gonna get 3 kills here actually, because he can entangle the Rotten. Well, he's dead. Oh, he's just gonna go into the font. That would work too. He doesn't need to attack. He didn't need to attack there. Maybe he wants a Norglobe though. Yeah, now I can go into this font, which is nice. You can also just 4, 5, 6. No, yeah, just go into the font. There you go. So he takes the font from Abrasax. This is really well played. Like I said, this is actually a map that you would usually give over to creepers, but he played this so well actually. He moved in with that Demon Claw, and I was like iffy about that. Like, oh shit, you're gonna lose. But then, and then came that what's it called? That one spell. The Bane something? I don't know. But, oh, he doesn't get the Norglobe, though. That's interesting. He engages. Okay. Anyway, so he uses that to actually just come out, like, reduce the damage. The, yeah, that's actually just well done. He'll actually die to the poisons. Not this turn, but the next one. Yeah. Rot Rapper will die next turn. He has this font. Now, it's not over just because IS stuff. Look, he takes the Norglobe. He's in the font now. Okay. So he's in the font, but he's not corporal. He is corporal at the moment. So I have to watch out for that. Ooh, Commander on the Phantasmal. That's pretty cool. Also, Forsaken Waste, being, how it is, they have deploys, forever. So yeah, we're going to see, for example, Rara. Look at this deployment zone now. He can just deploy into the fight. Yeah. So he'll die, but at least he gets another one. So what's happening here is you have the Necrosis, but on the Carrion Colossus, you have this Wormlord. So this champion has Necrosis. When a real champion or enemy champion is destroyed by a champion with race Worm or Necrosis within 5 spaces, your Shrine deployment zone expands. So because of that Wormlord, he just keeps gaining the deployment. And Carrion Colossus is extremely hard to kill. That is another good reason why we might have actually seen this kind of tempo change for Abrasax. We said, hey, look, I saw it at least. What I saw was, hey, Abrasax is losing pretty badly. I think this is a bad Norglobe, though. He should have kept it next to him. So I was saying, look, this guy is losing pretty bad, which he was. But it's also because he took the tempo hit of the Carrion Colossus, which Ultm8death has to now, take care of. If he plays a Fading Recollection, though, then he can definitely just win this outright. So Fading Recollection would definitely wreck the Carrion Colossus here. Double taps. Look at that damage, though. So, yeah, it's a UD champion, whatever. 16 damage is pretty standard for UD. But look at this damage. 28 damage in one turn. Because of that well, actually, he doesn't have multi-attack. But if he did, because he's a spider, whatever. Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But, 28 damage is insane. Yeah, so this Carrion Colossus kind of has to carry now. Haha. We only have one champion on the field, so to say. He needs to get a kill on this Demonic Sandclaw and then deploy on this Norglobe. If he can kill the Demonic Sandclaw... Ooh, so he plays it over there, but that means he doesn't get that Norglobe. And I don't know what that was. 18 damage taken? Oh, that was the counterattack melee. Right there. So it was actually really bad for him. Yeah, that was really bad. Counterattack melee just wrecks him right there. Yeah, counterattack melee plus assault is like a crazy combo, isn't it? I think he gave up the fawn and both Norglobes, yeah. So this is game. Abrasax doesn't get the Norglobes. And even if he can deploy, look, yeah, he can deploy up here, but he doesn't have the Nora anymore. It's 3 fawns to 1. Yeah, GG. Well played by Ultm8death. Definitely, tearing apart his enemy right there.